Hello and welcome to the English Learning Podcast. I am so happy you are here today. This is your safe place for English listening practice. Today, we are going to talk about something very important. We are going to talk about job interviews. Specifically, we will learn how to answer the most common question. Tell me about yourself. This is often the first question in a job interview. It can feel scary. But do not worry. I am here to help you. Together, we will make it simple. We will use easy English. By the end of this lesson, you will feel ready. You will know exactly what to say. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath. Let's begin. When you go to a job interview, the manager wants to know you. They want to know your skills. They want to know your history. But they do not want your whole life story. They want a short summary. A summary is a short version of a story. Imagine you are reading a big book. A summary is just one page of that book. In an interview, your answer should be like that one page. It should be short. It should be clear. And it should be relevant to the job. Relevant means it is important for the specific job you want. Let's break this answer into 3 simple parts. Part 1 is the present. Who are you now? Part 2 is the past. What did you do before? Part 3 is the future. Why do you want this job? Let's look at part 1, the present. This is about your current situation. You can say your name. You can say your current job. For example, you might say, I am a student. Or, I work as a waiter. Or maybe, I am a customer service agent. Keep it simple. Use the verb to be. I am. She is. They are. I am a teacher. This is a perfect sentence. It is short. It is clear. It is correct. Now, let's look at part 2, the past. This is about your experience. Experience means the things you have done. The work you did before today. When you talk about the past, use simple past tense verbs. Worked. Studied. Helped. For example, I worked at a shop for 2 years. Or, I studied English at university. This tells the manager that you have skills. Skills are things you can do well. Maybe you are good at talking to people. Maybe you are good with computers. Maybe you are very organized. Organized means you keep things clean and in order. When you tell your story, pick 1 or 2 skills. Do not list everything. Just the most important ones. For example, I worked at a coffee shop. I learned how to be fast and friendly. This is a great answer. It shows you are a hard worker. It shows you are good with customers. Finally, let's look at part 3, the future. This is very important. You must explain why you are here. Why do you want this job? Use words like want, hope, or look for. For example, I am looking for a new challenge. Or, I want to work in a big company. Or simply, I want to use my English skills. This shows you have a goal. A goal is something you want to achieve. Managers like people with goals. It shows you are serious. It shows you care about your future. So, let's put it all together. Remember the 3 parts. Present. Past. Future. Here is a full example. Imagine I am applying for a job in a hotel. The manager asks, tell me about yourself. I say, my name is Sarah. Currently, I am an English student. In the past, I worked as a receptionist for 1 year. I enjoyed helping guests and answering phones. Now, I want to work at your hotel because it is famous for great service. See? That was simple. It was short. And it answered the question perfectly. It uses slow English that is easy to understand. You do not need big words to sound professional. You only need clear words. Now, let us talk about being nervous. Nervous means you feel scared or worried. Everyone feels nervous in an interview. Even native English speakers feel nervous. It is normal. The best way to stop being nervous is to practice. When you practice, you feel ready. When you feel ready, you feel confident. Confident means you believe in yourself. You know you can do it. This podcast is your practice. Listen to my voice. Listen to the words. Imagine you are in the room with the manager. Imagine you are smiling. Smiling helps you relax. It also makes you look friendly. Managers like friendly people. Being friendly is a very good skill. Another tip is to speak slowly. When we are nervous, we speak fast. Very fast. But when you speak fast, you might make mistakes. And the manager might not understand you. So, slow down. Take a breath between sentences. It is okay to pause. A pause is a short stop. It shows you are thinking. It shows you are calm. Remember, this is a conversation. A conversation is two people talking. It is not a test. Well, it is a little bit like a test. But try to think of it as a chat. A chat is a friendly talk. If you think of it as a chat, you will feel better. Let's review some key vocabulary before we practice. Candidate. You are the candidate. The person looking for the job. Employer. The employer is the boss or the company. Resume. A resume is the paper with your work history. Sometimes we call it a CV. Position. Position means the specific job. Like manager, or driver, or nurse. Hire. To hire means to give someone a job. I want them to hire me. These words are very common. You will hear them often. Try to remember them. Write them down if you can. Now, we are going to move to the practice section. This is the most important part. I will say a phrase. Then, I will leave a space of silence. In that silence, I want you to repeat the phrase. Say it out loud. Use your voice. Do not just think it. Speak it. This is how you build muscle memory. Your mouth needs to learn the shapes of the words. Are you ready? Let's practice. I am looking for a job. I am looking for a job. I have experience in sales. I have experience in sales. I am a hard worker. I am a hard worker. I worked there for 2 years. I worked there for 2 years. I enjoy working with people. I enjoy working with people. I am good at solving problems. I am good at solving problems. Can you repeat the question, please? Can you repeat the question, please? I am very organized. I am very organized. I want to learn new skills. I want to learn new skills. My current job is interesting. My current job is interesting. I am reliable and punctual. I am reliable and punctual. Note, punctual means you are always on time. I want to grow with your company. I want to grow with your company. I graduated last year. I graduated last year. I speak 2 languages. I speak 2 languages. I am a team player. I am a team player. I can work under pressure. I can work under pressure. I am available to start immediately. I am available to start immediately. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for this opportunity. I prepared for this interview. I prepared for this interview. I am honest and polite. I am honest and polite. I have good computer skills. I have good computer skills. I like helping customers. I like helping customers. I am ready to work hard. I am ready to work hard. Please tell me about the team. Please tell me about the team. I am a quick learner. I am a quick learner. Good job. Very good job. I hope you were speaking out loud. If you were in a public place, maybe you whispered. That is okay too. The important thing is to use your mouth. Speaking is a physical action. You must train your muscles. Let's do a few more, just to be sure. I am excited about this position. I am excited about this position. My strengths are listening and writing. My strengths are listening and writing. I want to build a career here. I want to build a career here. Excellent work. You are doing great. Now, we are going to listen to a story. This is a longer story. It is about a man named Tom. Tom is going to a job interview. Listen carefully for the words we learned. Listen for experience, skills, present, past, and future. Close your eyes if it helps you focus. Just listen. Enjoy the story. Tom woke up early on Tuesday morning. Today was a big day. Tom had a job interview. He wanted to be a driver for a delivery company. He felt a little nervous. His hands were shaking a little bit. But he took a deep breath. I can do this, he said to himself. He put on his best shirt. He looked in the mirror. He smiled. He looked friendly. Tom arrived at the office 10 minutes early. Being early shows you are punctual. Punctual means on time. He sat in the waiting room. He saw other people there. They looked nervous too. A woman came out of a door. Tom, she asked. Tom stood up. Yes, that is me, he said. He smiled and shook her hand. Her name was Mrs. Green. She was the manager. They went into her office. It was a small room with a big desk. Please, sit down, Mrs. Green said. Tom sat down. He tried to sit straight. He wanted to look professional. Mrs. Green looked at his resume. She looked at him. Then, she asked the question. The big question. So, Tom, she said. Tell me about yourself. Tom remembered his practice. He remembered the 3 parts. Present. Past. Future. He took a small breath. He spoke slowly and clearly. Well, Tom began. Currently, I am working part-time at a grocery store. I help customers carry their bags. I am a very safe driver and I have my own car. That was the present. Tom continued. In the past, I worked as a taxi driver for 3 years. I drove all over the city. I know every street and every road. I never had an accident. I learned how to be patient in traffic. I also learned how to be polite to passengers. That was the past. Tom finished with the future. Now, I want to work for your company because you are the best delivery service in the city. I want a full-time job where I can use my driving skills every day. I am reliable and I am ready to work hard. Mrs. Green smiled. She liked his answer. It was clear. It was simple. It showed his experience. That is great, Tom, she said. We need safe drivers. We need reliable people. The rest of the interview went very well. Tom felt confident. He answered all the questions calmly. At the end, he shook her hand again. Thank you for your time, he said. 2 days later, Tom got a phone call. It was Mrs. Green. "Tom, we want to hire you," she said. Tom was so happy. "Thank you," he said. "I will do a great job." Tom got the job because he prepared. He knew what to say. He practiced his answer. And he spoke simple, clear English. Did you understand the story? It is a simple story, but it happens every day. People get jobs because they communicate well. Communication is not about big words. It is about being understood. Tom was understood. And you will be understood too. We are coming to the end of our lesson today. You have done wonderful work. You listened. You practiced speaking. You listened to a story. This is real learning. This is how you improve. Slow and steady. Day by day. I have a small homework assignment for you. Do not worry, it is easy. I want you to write your answer to "Tell me about yourself." Use the 3 parts. Present, past, future. Write 1 sentence for each part. Just 3 sentences. Write them in the comments below. I would love to read them. Writing it down helps you remember. It makes the learning stick in your brain. Please remember to subscribe to this channel. If you subscribe, you will not miss our next lesson. We have many more topics to cover. We will talk about travel. We will talk about shopping. We will talk about making friends. All in easy, slow English. This is your podcast for beginners. This is your daily English conversation practice. We are building your confidence together. Thank you for listening to the English Learning Podcast. I am very proud of you for studying today. Learning a language is a journey. Keep walking. Keep listening. Keep practicing. I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye for now.